Another nerdy video. This is the new show that I've told you about. It is a D&D game set in the Star Wars universe. Now, I am using my dual monitor system. So, I can, not only now can I see the stream chat, with some words being cut off at the side, but I can see what you guys are saying, so if there's any issues, please point it out. Now, I do have it muted, so I won't hear any audio issues. But if there are any issues, point it out into the stream chat, and I will get right on that to try and fix it. But regardless, welcome to today's broadcast. We have one new player, we have some returning players, and sadly we have one player who could not attend today. But nonetheless, let us go down and meet these players. Hello guys, you are all live.
Sadly.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Now, I hope you all enjoy this game. It's again it's done with the help of one PDF and basically me just painstakingly trying to convert or find some way of converting some Star Wars stuff into D&D 5th edition. Funny enough, this all started off as a one-shot from that I played for Mark, Jessica, and some one other person at barbecue one day, and they asked me to make it into a full game, and here it is. But enough with that. Let's get started. Actually, I want to first. Actually, no. Before we get started, everyone, we have, as you can tell by the pictures and probably by some of the voices, that we have pretty much the same cast as Lunar Guard Adventures. We have one returning voice coming, hopefully at some point today, or maybe next week. He is a little bit busy. As I said, one of our members could not make it today, but we have a brand new voice and player in the form of Spaceface, who we just like to call Chase.
Hello, Chase.
It's your boy.
Okay. Now, let's get started. You all find yourself on Coruscant from... guys, we have a live viewer, and it seems everyone, he's saying... hold on. Oh, God, I can't read that. Hold on. Discord... sorry, Firefox is acting all funny. Okay, apparently everyone, you sound all echoey, sadly. But again, that cannot be helped since I no longer have access to headphones or a headset. My headset is broken, and therefore the audio that you're hearing is coming from my speakers, and it's sadly hitting the mic. And that is why.
You can bring the mic closer to you and then mess with the input.
I honestly can't. It's at the edge of my desk. The most thing I can do is slightly lower it down, but then again, yeah, I can only do it so much with. Again, I tried fixing my headphones; they are honestly broke beyond repair. Otherwise, it really hurts my ears, and it's just I can't do much with them. Okay, sadly, because of... Hold on. Okay, I can't see the chat box all too much. Hold on. Because it's really annoying me that we actually have a...
And I'm sure he's not here to watch us talk about him.
Anyway, alright.
Rather, watch us play the game.
Yeah, alright. Technical difficulties aside.
Oh, by the way, Brian has actually just texted me saying he's probably not going to make it.
Ah, really?
So, yeah.
Oh man.
That's the way it goes.
Oh. Alright, so his character won't be showing up until the second game. Anywho, let's keep it moving then. So, you've all been gathered on Coruscant for one reason or another, given to you. Some of you have been told you have special assignments on here. Some of you have been reached out by the Jedi Order and Jedi Master Yoda to meet him in a special office inside the Senate building. You all find yourselves conveniently stepping into an elevator going down in the Senate building.
Okay.
So, starting, looking on roll 20, starting from the left, Dale, please describe your character.
So, he's a 6 foot tall humanoid, assumingly human, and he's in underneath. You can see like gray armor, just that you would usually see around as a bounty hunter. You would know, and he has gray clothes as well. And that's pretty much him. He looks kind of off though, moving when he's walking and stuff. Like he's not exactly living. Like he's mechanical. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it for him.
Okay. Also, guys, just to make it easier for me, would you mind changing your display names to also match your character names? I'll do the same now as well. You may have to hit refresh.
Okay.
Sorry, it's again new characters. It will take me time to learn everyone's name. This just makes it so that I will, it'll make it easier for me to learn your names.
Yeah. I still don't understand droid names. I don't think I'll ever understand droid names. I'm sorry, Dale, but it's gonna take me a while to get your name right.
Saber.
I thought you were going with lamp.
Oh hell no.
Next time.
It's that stuff gets destroyed and then built into a lamp. Sure.
Okay. Emily, would you mind please changing your display name to the character name?
I did.
I do not see it. Did you remember to click save name?
Oh, you mean my actual one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you press the
not
gear
character
icon.
sheet there.
Yeah,
Open.
you click the gear icon and.
Sorry, I get it, sorry.
Alright, sorry.
Jeez, Jason. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Okay, you already changed your display name. Okay, you didn't have to change completely your display name. It could have just been, your actual name and then, your player name and then your character name. But fair enough. Some of you are changing the fleet.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As long as it will help me learn your new names for this game.
Okay, I think I can pick this.
Okay, anyway. So, Celestia, please describe yourself.
Oh god, we never went over this beforehand. Oh god.
Again, you can just describe your the character that you designed on thing.
Okay. I am a young Twi'lek My skin is light purple. I guess you would call it like, lilac or like, lavender kind of purple.
Hmm.
I have, I guess, darker shades of stripes on my skin. Or I guess my hair, whatever you want to call those. My background is an oval.
No, not that.
No,
I don't know what else to
Just
say.
appearance,
This is why we
appearance.
need to rehearse this. This is why we should have.
No.
Or
Again,
just asking for appearance.
yeah, I was only asking for appearance.
This is why we needed to, rehearse it. I didn't know we were supposed to do that.
It's generally what is done at the start of every D&D game. But anyway. Alright. We're now moving on to ET 21.
Okay,
Really?
that is me. Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah. Okay, so imagine one of the episode 1 battle droids, right? The Roger kind of guys, right?
B1s.
But imagine he's been taken apart and put back together badly. Yeah, imagine if one of those was put together as if they were Ultron or something like that when he was the Iron Man suit. Yeah, he's just kind of shuffling around.
Okay, I know you're an artist. I want you to draw this.
That's going to take a while.
Yeah, but it's... I'm trying to visualize it. I just can't.
Just imagine a B1 in the pose that Ultron was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Republic colors painted onto them.
Right. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Right, moving on. Vrom.
It's Warren, actually.
Vron, okay.
Wrong or wrong? What?
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's an N. I saw an M. Sorry, my mistake.
Oh, I can.
I give you my full name, but you never pronounce it.
Go ahead! I
No.
watched Critical Role with Percival... God fucking damn it! Percival Van... You may just call him
That's his name. Just,
Sorry, his name is long as fuck.
You got that?
Alright.
Will I actually give you my full name and see if
Go
you
ahead.
can pronounce it?
Go ahead.
It'll take me 1 second, just...
Sure, 1 second.
Percival Kowalski, DeRollo, the third? No. Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you, Blue, for posting in the chat the name that I was messing up. Percival Frankenstein von Musil Kowalski DeRollo the third.
That is the biggest tongue twister I have ever heard.
Hence why it was often followed by his fellow party members saying, "Just call him Percy."
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing
that.
that. I am not pronouncing that. Folks, if you look at the broadcast, I'm just going to enter full screen on my second monitor. You'll see the full name of Vron in a moment.
I'm going to take a stab at it. Okay?
Can I go first?
Vorna Averwa Zorno.
No one type.
Yeah.
No one type. Let's keep...
Your name?
Okay. Dale, you want this
Close, yeah.
Yeah, he got it already. No?
Oh my god.
Vorna, Adela, Azorno. It's
Oh
it kind of makes it easier.
It looks like
to
one
follow
word.
the
It literally looks like it's all one word. It's a sound.
It is.
It's a sound. It's a sound you make when you
But
stub your
if you say it
tongue.
like one word, then it's like Vorna, Vela, Azorno.
God, I didn't think about that. Awful.
The two little apostrophes are clicks that you have to put in with your tongue,
Just call me boy.
Okay.
Okay,
Next.
Percy.
God damn.
Next is RC828.
Did we not get a description on?
Oh yeah, sorry, no, we got hung up on his name.
He's about 6 foot, blue skin, red eyes, dressed in blue shirt, black jacket, black pants, and black boots, and hanging off his belt is a lightsaber.
Okay. Next is RC-828, otherwise known as Jester.
Alright, so Jester is an odd fellow. He's 6 feet. However, he seems a bit taller due to the armor he's wearing, which appears similar to a normal clone's, except for the fact that it is much smoother. He is a clone commando, and he has 2 odd blasters, quote unquote, in his side holsters. His armor is painted red, mainly, and parts of black, just sprayed in there.
So Harley Quinn's outfit.
Basically, kind of.
Wow.
Except, no, I'll go with that. Yeah, that looks good.
No, we're talking audience. I'd like to clarify that I'm talking classic Harley Quinn unitard, red and black
That's what I was
combination,
thinking.
not the skimpy Suicide Squad movie Harley Quinn.
That was bad.
Yeah,
And
bad.
he has a small black tear right under where his right eye would be.
Okay. Assuming, are you wearing your helmet?
Probably not.
Okay. Standing. Oh, sorry. Go on.
You go.
I saw you were doing your description. Are you,
I am.
Okay. Standing next to Celestia is a human, seemingly wearing not really any armor, just regular clothes, and he seems to have 2 vibro swords strapped to his back. He has pale skin, short auburn hair, a bit of a fringe to it. He has a scar going down his left eye, and he's clean shaven. He stands at around 5'6". Not very tall, fairly short, by most people's standards. And that's it. Does anyone want to say anything during the elevator ride?
A lot of armed people in here.
A lot of what?
Armed, everybody's got weapons.
And arms. Lots of arms. Like,
Yeah, totally arms.
I thought you said orange for a minute. But whatever. Mic problems.
Well, it seems we are all called here for some reason or another.
Yes, I wonder what it's about.
You're one of
Shit,
those.
attack someone.
You're one of those newfangled clones, are you not? Judging by your armor.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not used to seeing one of your type spray painted that way. He says, looking towards E.T.
I
Yep.
nod.
It's definitely unique.
I'm one of a kind.
do you mean there's no
I have a
strings
question.
on
If
you?
someone stabbed you, would you die?
If someone stabbed you, would you bleed?
Duh. And then
There's
I
your
was
answer.
Very well then. Also, it seems we have a Jedi amongst us.
Yeah. I can sense it.
The doors open up, and you see yourselves in walking into a strange office of sorts, and ahead of you, sitting behind what seems to be like a command desk, with a hologram of the galaxy on it. You see Jedi Master Mace Windu, Yoda, and even Obi-Wan. You also see Chancellor at this point, Chancellor Palpatine, standing, looking over the map. Mace Windu takes notice of your arrival. Oh yes, come in. It's about time you all showed up.
Are we late?
Or early by some perspectives, says Master Yoda. That was probably the worst Yoda impression I've ever done.
I almost didn't recognize it, yeah.
I
Keep
think
on doing it.
I feel like I got the laugh just right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
everything
the laugh.
else was just like a slow dagger. Oh,
Pretty much, yes.
if only we were voice actors.
If only.
Oh, one day I will be, I hope.
Alright. Oh, yes. I'm so glad. Some of you may have talked to me when I hired you for this thing. The rest of you have come from recommendations of both the Camino ones and the Jedi. Thank you for all being here.
Can I ask what this is all about?
Oh, of course. And first of all, for those of you that are simple mercenaries or hired hands, when you all got payment up front for this assignment, you were also paid to keep your silence from this point on. And I'm sure by some of your reputations, you would keep that. Now, you are all here to form a special task force to go behind the enemy lines in this up-and-coming war. And in fact, we're on a bit of a time crunch right now because it was made apparent that something can go horribly wrong in the near future, and we need you all to deal with it ASAP. I'm afraid we cannot cover too much until you get on your ship, which I have personally donated for my own historical collection. And he gestures to behind him, and a panel begins to go up, revealing a hangar bay, where you all see the following.
Except from the outside, I assume.
Yeah, obviously, it's all from you're all looking at it from the, obviously it's landed, so it's from that type of perspective. This is a Fury-class interceptor, which, again, I went to great lengths to collect from my own personal collection, as well as restoring it to working functionality. It combines the firepower of a small class frigate with the maneuverability of a fighter. It has twin mounted rotational laser cannons on either side of it. It has its Navi computer has been updated as much as can be, and same goes for the engines, shields, and hull. Now, I'm afraid it is a relic, however, from long ago. So I hope it serves you well. It has not actually been tested yet.
I'm not quite comfortable with that.
Same here.
I'm assured by my engineers that it's fully functional.
Still not convinced.
Well,
What communications does it have?
it can communicate across several hyperspace lanes. However, I'm afraid from how much we could afford to spend on it, I was not able to give it the means to be able to communicate, from as far as Tatooine. So it can communicate fairly far away, but hopefully Guys, remember, please be...
Does it have secured equipment for contacting here or Jedi Temple? How do we get in?
As I was about to say, it can communicate if it bounces off other frequencies, such as if it is received by a Republic vessel, I'm sure they would forward the connection. For those of you who may remember, something similar was done on Geonosis by Obi-Wan Kenobi, who sent a signal to Anakin, who then sent the signal down to Coruscant.
Yes.
That's basically what he's getting at. You could do that at the moment. Also, if you eventually have your own credits, you could retrofit it with superior equipment.
So glad that they're going all out for this special task force.
Again,
Second-hand ship and no communication.
Again, we're at very short notice. We weren't expecting to have to send you on your first assignment so quickly. If it's not up for your if you are not up for the task, maybe we should consider someone else.
Oh, I'm up for the task.
Says
I'm just saying.
I'm still not convinced we should send someone like you along.
I mean, I already have the money, so...
Who's not to say that you'll be captured and then programmed to reserve the separatists?
Who's
I would
saying
like to see
that?
them try.
Yoda, you, or Chancellor?
Windu's saying all this now. Did you hear me, Connor?
Sorry, yeah. It's just I haven't used push talk in ages and haven't getting to put my finger on the button.
Yeah, same here. I forgot I was supposed push to talk.
Right.
But anyway, I can vouch for him. He's with me.
Well, you're one of Chancellor Palpatine's recommendations. If it was up to me, we'll be sending only Jedi. Well, it's good to hear you find such faith in us, says the human. Yes, I'm sure everyone will prove their trustworthiness. Now, I'm afraid the ship is fully stocked, fully fueled, and you must get underway.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what is our mission?
I'm afraid we would like to disclose that on the ship.
Very well then. Come on.
Also, you may find that we are not assigning a squad leader. Just simply because if whoever we assign leader was to die, chances are it may come to a moral blow to the group. So with no leader assigned, we're hoping that even if some of you were to die, the rest of you will carry on unabated or trying to struggle with orders. And Windu seems to stay behind as the Chancellor seems to be leading you down the gangplank towards the new ship. Newish ship.
Interesting.
Does anyone want to say anything?
I start humming Got No Strings to Hold Me Down as we walk.
Already, Mark? Really?
Yeah. It's only gonna get worse from here, Jason.
Oh no.
Yay.
Alright.
See, Dale gets it.
You arrive at the ship, and upon entering, you see that it has a fairly large cargo hold. Number 11 is your sleeping quarters. It is fitted with enough space for a large group. Number 5 has been renamed. Instead of a captain's quarters, it's a simple additional crew quarters.
Dibs.
Again, crew,
No.
crew quarter.
Yeah, which is why I shed dibs. I'm part of the crew.
Um,
I call it hot bunk.
the escape pods is. I'm afraid. Where did he list escape pod as? I was always wondering about that. Hold on. Number 15. Where's number 15?
15.
Where's number 15? Okay, yeah, that makes
Right
sense.
above it.
Yeah. Okay. As you can see, here's the escape pods. The engine room is located on the right, and he leads you towards it. As you can clearly see the two access points to the turrets, and as you can see, the cargo hold can hold quite a good bit. It even has a system which can lower down to pick up stuff if it's too heavy to carry on board. There is a meeting room for you to discuss, complete with a holographic projector. And obviously, here's the bridge, the nav computer. And there's a fully stocked medical bay.
Sweet.
So, please, good luck, and may the force be with you. At which point the Chancellor heads off and the and these are expected. These are now all on the ship. Feel free to drop your tokens because it will make combat potentially easier when it needs that to be.
How do you drop tokens, by the way?
You click your character sheet and drag it onto the map.
Ah, okay.
Now you can be anyone on the ship. Click and drag your character sheet from the journal section onto the map, and it should pop up. I would expect. I'm expecting some of you to upload pictures at some point. I'm looking at you, ET.
Yeah, my token ain't coming down.
I need help. I don't know.
Also, I have no idea how to like upload pictures to like my characters.
I need to talk to you at the end of the session anyway about something very important, so I'll help you with that later.
Like I have a picture. It's on the sheet.
Okay, I'll help you with that later.
Okay.
Right. So, these are now on the ship. No Chancellor. Does anyone actually know how to fly this ship? Like, I have some basic flying skills, but is there anyone here who has specific training for this type of thing?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh god, we're stuck.
They're not.
I mean, I can fly, but I'm not specifically trained in it.
That's pretty much anyone. So there's no one's playing the pilot character.
Nope.
Would clones have more training? Would they have?
Alright, yeah.
You have
Yeah, I
some.
was thinking that the first time too.
You would have as much training as a typical soldier would, or even mercenary, or someone who is self-taught. So yeah, like instead of actually getting experience, you're just trained, or programmed into your mind with the understanding of it.
Well, while the rest of you are having that conversation about who's flying a ship, I'm taking a look around the computers.
Okay, so you're on the bridge looking through the computers, or wait, what computers are you looking at? Sorry.
I presume the nav computer because I want to see where the destinations and basically the main computer where I can try to glean information about what's going on.
Okay, right. Alright, so the nav computer is not something you're looking at for that, but it is where most computers are. There are other computers on the ship, but some of them are more tailored towards different things. For example, The computers in the engine room are more tied into the ship's engine rather than anything else, and the same goes for the medical bay. However, in terms of the navigomputer, that area where you're in now does house a lot of the other computer systems of the ship. It doesn't have any exact files per se on stuff what you're looking for, but you see that it has been updated, but it's still a very older model. If you want to know more, you'll need to give me a mechanics check.
1 second.
Okay, you tell that you're looking at more of an updated version of the previous navigomputer of this ship. You feel like if you had more time and a bit more know-how, you could possibly restore this to its original programming.
Interesting.
Yeah, some of the data is just corrupted through old age. As he said, they had to put a rush order on the restoration of this ship.
Whose private collection did this actually come from? I wasn't sure who was talking.
What?
Whose private collection did you say this came
This was come
from?
from Chancellor Palpatine's.
I thought so.
Is anyone else doing anything on the ship?
Oh, weren't we supposed to
I'm just hanging with
hold
humans.
what we're doing?
Jason, how do you pronounce your character's name?
Diza.
Yeah, thank you.
Dizzy.
Shut up, Dale.
You could just
What?
call him D.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, so. Anyone else doing anything?
I'd like to basically go to like the pilot seat and just start
Mm-hmm.
kind of
You
like
s-
twiddling
once
buttons while it's
there,
off.
once there, you see that there are 3 seats. I mean, for full optimization of the ship, you need generally 3 pilots.
Okay, I sit in the center one.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I'm waiting for the people at the holo terminal.
Yeah, I'm not trusting a droid to fly, so I'm probably gonna be
Mm-hmm.
going there as well.
Okay.
You do well.
All right. Right. Giza will probably get into the turret, saying that once he sees that there are 3 seats. All right. So with 3 people
And
there.
I will follow them
Okay.
and just get out of the way.
With then 3 people piloting the ship, he's managed. Again, he's all had between the 3 of us. We all had to know how. Mark, all you're doing is looking at the holographic navigomputer.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you're technically it is a pilot position, but it's more like you're in charge of the map.
Captain's seat.
Like you just look at the map, either at
Captain's seat.
either looking at the hologram of the galaxy. All right,
Captain Robot.
Which is let me
in
finish.
his seat.
let me finish,
Sorry,
please.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. It's just that you are starting to talk over me quite a lot in this session, and please be more careful. Right. So, you find that this map that in front of you can either zoom out to galaxy map, where you can review hyperspace lanes and start programming where to send, like the which hyperdrive lane you want to go into. As well as you could zoom it into more localized around the ship, such as the system, and even closer around. Okay. Whereas the person on the person on the left, actually, no, right, let's do this Ireland way, European way. The person on the right actually steers the ship, whereas the person on the left
Is the
operates.
stage right or like?
we're all looking at the same fucking right. The person on the right actually steers the ship and whatnot, whereas the person on the left operates shields, other systems like as such.
Isn't that technically starboard?
Mark, I will slap you the next time I see you at Lidosport.
Do it! Do it! Do
You
it!
can try. You will try.
All
Dude,
right,
that's gonna be like another fucking couple of days away.
I will remember.
I have like 4 days where I don't have to deal with consequences. That's plenty.
All right, so he's managed to get the ship going up. Eventually comes into a slight sort of hangar system and begins moving forward, and you find yourselves in the sky of Coruscant.
Okay.
Alright, so the person on the left, being familiar enough with the ship already, because again you're trained to pick up the stuff fairly quickly, you already input the commands to allow the ship to have a bit more of its maneuverability. Yeah, you've quickly come to realize that the ship's wings sort of open up a little bit to increase maneuverability.
Open.
Again, that's all the stuff you're in charge of.
Alright.
Open the flaps.
These are going into orbit a little bit. At which point Saber, you see the terminal blinking into existence, and you see the Chancellor, Yoda, and Windu.
I call everyone over. We have a call. Then I answer.
Oh no, it's already answered.
Alright.
All right.
Hello.
The ship's set to autopilot,
Okay.
and there you go. Everyone can gather around. Good. I'm glad to see you all managed to get the ship flying. Now, I'm afraid the task I have before you is on Balmora. Bring back the galaxy map.
Google search.
No Google searching.
Ah!
You can see.
Thank you!
I'm going to ping Balmora. Luckily, we're dealing with a white background, so my black marker should be easy seen.
I see it.
Okay. These are heading to Balmora. A factory planet of sorts. They're mostly in league with the company of Balmoran Arms, one of the highest manufacturers of weapons, and in some cases, combat droids. They have strong ties to the Techno Union, and they used to make a special series of droids for us that we used to use to guard our strategic points from pirates, mostly. But now we are worried that they will separate from the Republic and join the Separatists. Now, this line of droid is referred to as the SD-6 Hulk Infantry Droid. They're colossal, basically they're turret positions with legs. And we would like you... They're also generally programmed on site of where they're going to be delivered and what they need to look out for, and as well as Republican access codes. So we would like you to go to the main factory where we contracted Balmaran Arms to build this droid, and we would like you to not only find the computer, destroy it, as well as erase all the data, so therefore it cannot be recovered by any means. And then we would like you to extract very quickly, before anyone can be the wiser. Now, we have not heard anything from the government of Balmora, so we do not know whether or not they have been in contact with the Separatists. I do not need to tell you that this is very important, because it would mean that the Separatists would have information on where military outposts are throughout the systems. Can I trust you with this assignment?
I believe so, yes.
So-
Why would you have called us?
Excellent.
Why are we destroying the facility if we're not certain where their legions are? Wouldn't it be better to confirm that first?
As I said, they have very close ties to... Belmornars have very close tie to the Techno Union. As we all know, are the main suppliers of the B2 super battle droids that the Separatists are now using.
When was the last communication with the planet?
2 galactic standards days.
Interesting. Any other
Also, sorry
information?
for interrupting you. Also, as a note, guys, when I refer to days or weeks or months, I am of course going to be referring to the galactic standard, or otherwise known as a galactic rotation. Understand?
Yep.
Okay.
I do not mean the planet that you're on.
You may have trouble, but okay.
Okay. Sorry, you were saying that, Connor.
Any other relevant information?
No, I'm not. I do not know. But again, because of their close ties with the Techno Union, if the Separatists are plan on making a move, there may be B2s in play. And he shows up a holographic image, and you see the B2 super battle droids on display, as well as a quick image of recording of it in action, and how it seemed to at one point even shrug off a blaster bolt.
Damn, girl.
Compared to, as you can see in the same footage, B1s dropping like flies around it.
That's
Oh
fucking
my.
hot.
What is wrong with you?
I'm a droid.
You're broken.
In more ways than one.
I just know what I like.
Anyone know how to fix his wiring? I think his wiring is out of place.
He needs no
I don't think there's
fixing.
any
It's
fixing that,
fine.
Anyway, I'm sure you can successfully accomplish this task, but just be careful. And
Thank you.
the thing goes quiet. You have your first mission.
I don't trust this mission at all.
Jesus, what do you
There's
make of
something
this?
crazy fishy about this.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll find out there.
Jesus, what do you make of this?
Either way, we were paid to do something. We might as well do it.
Just saying. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh my
Don't we all?
No.
Facepalm of the campaign, up to 1. If I had any editing or programming skills, I would probably start up like... Does anyone watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged? The Krillin... like the Krillin owned character.
Uh,
No.
God, I hope you keep scoring this game.
No.
Okay. So, you have the galactic map. You can see the hyperspace the hyperspace route that you would need to take to get to Balmora. You just go up here, then down to here, then here.
I think we should do a quick stop off to get supplies. Since we've been paid and stuff, it'd be better to go and get some extra gear.
The payment was your starting equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, the ship's fully stocked.
Yeah.
oh, not just that though. But whatever.
Any extra credits you had during character creation was technically your payment. So, are you just heading straight there, or are you just going to ignore your mission?
Head straight there.
If the chancellor
Assuming the pilots want to go there.
I deem it so.
One at a time, sorry. Connor, go first.
If the Chancellor deems it important, then I deem it a matter of urgency.
Indeed.
Agreed.
I say, prepare to fail. But I mean, what do I know? I'm just a droid. Not like I have any rights,
You should
whatever.
have
Yeah,
more
you're broken.
faith. E.T.
Also, that's another thing, we should probably do our introductions. I am Diza.
And
Nice to
I
meet
am
you.
Celestia.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Saber.
E.T., communications expert.
Okay.
I'm lots of things.
Wait, what?
And he means a lot.
What about you, Chiss?
I am Vorna. I can't do that. I can't do
It's a series of
that.
inaudible clicks.
I'm going to say that because usually humans can't, well, other species can't understand language. You're just going to hear me pronounce something you don't understand.
So, okay,
Yeah, we just call you Percy.
so you're just speaking in your people's language.
But my general name is Vaughn.
Okay.
So, to some of you, kind of looks at Jester, it'll be Commander Vaughn, as in, to the rest of you, you can call me Vaughn or Jedi Knight.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that title stuff. I think you're just wrong for whatever your name. I'm not doing this.
Unless you have an actual rank above me.
I'm a Jedi Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Jedi means
So,
nothing.
General Warren, then.
No, I thought the Masters were generals and the Knights were commanders.
Hey.
So I
Say
don't.
whatever
I
you
don't.
want to
You are correct, even in the sense of if you look at how Rex even had to answer to Ahsoka when she was first introduced.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, clones are pretty much at the bottom of the totem pole in terms of the military.
It's okay, you're special. You can
Oh,
be
Commander,
higher.
I'm one of the shiny models.
Still, they still had to
So
answer.
shiny.
They still had to answer to the general, command. Like even like high-ranking clones such as Rex and Cody had to answer to even Padawans.
Sadly.
But she did only hold the title of Commander, if I recall correctly. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Alright, and you said you... oh wait, no, that was... what about you? What is your designation, clone?
My name is Chester. However, if you wish to use my number, it would be RC828. Wanna be that way.
Clones with names, but these are all technically copies of the same person. So why bother with names?
We
Yeah.
Is RC short for remote control?
know that would be Republic Commando.
Okay.
We are given names because our personalities are much different. I was more of a jokester when I was younger. Oh,
Hence the name Jester.
Nice.
yes, so everyone started calling me Jester, so I just accepted it.
Strange.
I like it. It's cute.
Anyway, I believe it will take us an hour or a couple to get to Balmora. So we all might as well do what we need to do to prepare. Whoever wants to come with me, we can set up the navigation to take us there. Anyone?
I see no harm in helping.
Alright then.
I'll help.
I might as well watch.
I only need
Yeah,
one
do
person
this.
I only need one person to help me.
I'm heading for the cargo bay.
Okay. So, Our Jester and Diz begin inputting the commands. User set your destination for your first stop point before you have to go down another lane. You see the classic hyperspace lines and blue. And then the ship's pretty much on autopilot from this point on for a while.
Alright.
So, I'm just going to bring us. I'm going to move the map token to its new point, and then I'm going to give you some time to get to know each other more, or to just socialize, or basically do shit. So, back to the ship map. What is everyone doing?
Does this thing have that space chest thing that they had?
What do you mean by space chest? You mean the cargo container, like for storage?
No, he means the game C3PO and OTG2 played with Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh.
You'll have to buy. This ship was fairly much outfitted with seriousness in mind. Again, that's something you could always pick up along the way.
Sweet.
I know.
Whatever it is.
Guess I'm just gonna be messing with my data pad then.
Okay.
Anybody got a data pad they can borrow? Like I can have?
Why?
You're a droid.
Yeah. And I
You're a
use data.
walking computer. Why do you need a data pad?
There's always room for more.
Okay. I want people to move their tokens where they are. So, because again, Vron, you said you went off to the cargo bay, so technically you wouldn't be involved in the conversation unless someone specifies they go into the cargo bay to have a conversation.
Oh, I'm not. He's not. I'm asking Mark.
Oh, okay.
In that case, I don't have to share my reasons with you.
Goddamn.
Shit, you're a droid. Like the force thing won't work on you. Fuck.
Yep. One of the many ways.
Okay.
It's my superior. Just saying.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. So, right. So while Diz is in the center room at this point, looking to talk to anyone who's willing. What are you doing, Saber?
Staying to chat as well.
Okay. Celestia, what are you doing?
I am not sure what I should be doing right now.
There, you can look at the HoloNet. You can examine the medical stuff, the cargo bay. Pretty much explore any part of the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the medical stuff. I want to make sure that we have everything we need.
Okay, that is number 14 on the ship. So please move your token there, so I know where you are going. Okay, Mark, what are you sticking around? I'm assuming you're going to stick in number 10 and 9 with me and Ting because you're trying to get a data pad.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna start exploring the ship for a spare data pad
Well,
just lying around.
We'll get to that conversation later. Jester, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Messing with my data pad.
Okay, and you're just going to chill in the lounge, like in the central area on the sofa, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay then. Why do you need a data pad?
Why do most people need data pads? To put stuff on.
May I ask what information you plan to put on it?
I don't know. Like, stuff. Here's the thing, okay? If we're going to this planet to, like, deal with, like, the programming of these, like, super tank droids or whatever, wouldn't it be good to have a virus that could disable them? I was just gonna do that while we're on the way.
Don't you have a data pad?
No? Do I look like I usually carry data pads around? And a piece of me falls off.
Gonna answer that for you? Listen, no.
We should get you fixed and upgraded at some point.
Sure.
I could make him less, broken, I guess, for now.
Yes, please do that.
I can fix myself, okay? I'm pretty good at that stuff. Yes, I can. I just choose not
Emily,
to.
your character's not there.
I know, I'm doing it. I gotta go back to like 2 fight, dude.
Alright, well, please stick to in characters.
Okay, fine.
Well, I would like you to shut down for a bit and let him take a look at you to make sure everything's alright.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Would it be better if I supervise? And then
No.
afterwards I can give you the data pad.
Why does me being repaired need to require you giving me the data pad?
No, I'm saying I'll give you my data pad if you let him take a look at you, make sure everything's functional.
Yeah, but why would I want that? I'm perfectly fine.
Tell that to your arm.
Yes.
It's not. It's a superfluous bit.
If it gets...
I pick it up and I just jab it back into place.
Yeah,
With a couple of
please.
sparks on the neck coming at me.
Please, let him take
That's
a look.
normal.
Please, let him take a look. I don't want you falling apart during the mission.
I won't. Like I said, I can work on myself.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Can I have the data pad then?
Fine. Here.
Thank you.
And he hands
And
you
I head off the engineering section immediately to start working on that virus
Okay.
in private.
Is Saber going to say anything else, or is there?
No.
Okay. Jesser, are you
Oh,
saying?
wait.
Okay.
So, you two. What can you do?
What can I do?
Or more like, what's your specialty?
I'm very good
How
at
do you
using.
know?
I'm very good at using these swords.
I would
Nice.
hope so.
And you? Commando?
That's a surprise. So
Well, just make sure it doesn't surprise me then.
sure.
For
Vron,
me,
sorry, hold on, I get
this
to.
saber, this fiber sword, and blaster. But I prefer to go up close and personal.
Vron, what exactly are you doing in the cargo hold?
Basically checking my lightsaber, meditating, kind of just, in a forced trance kind of thing.
Okay. Please give me a force check with your class as one, so that'll be wisdom. You sense the presence of a force user on board, or someone at least strong with the force. You sense a presence.
We have a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
So that's taken what, 2?
Your meditation will take around. We'll say this happens within an hour. So after about an hour of your meditation, you then pick up on the presence.
And where do you access the HoloNet from? Like, if I wanted to get information from...
The HoloNet can be accessed from your data pad or the terminal in the center area. The network computer is technically connected, but not much to the HoloNet. So, okay, area 6, 10 will give you the best access to the HoloNet. As well, but then there is your data pad, which taps in through your ship.
Your ship's
I'm going to go
Wi-Fi.
to area 6. Can I use my background to access information?
Yeah, you can get onto the. No, there's only so much you can get onto, in terms of that particular thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, can I access the information on the planet we're going to?
Yeah, that you can get some rudimentary files associated with. It's pretty much what Chancellor Palpatine said. It's the biggest manufacturing company is Balmoral Arms. They make many weapons, droids, vehicles, and the like. It's sometimes overshadowed by the Kuat Space Yard. that orbits. I think it actually orbits Balmora, if I remember correctly. I am not too sure.
I don't think so.
I thought it was a planet.
Okay. Right. Give me a wisdom. No, not wisdom. Give me a mechanics check. Or a galactic lore check. Either galactic lore or mechanics. Oh shit!
20.
Wow.
Awesome.
First 20 of the campaign.
On the first roll of the game.
Okay.
Ah.
Join me in whisper chat.
Oh boy. Scary.
Okay, well, then was
Okay. Also, guys, I'm doing a new thing now where I bring someone in for a whisper. I mute my dashboard and mic, so so no more can you even look up the broadcast to get information.
You know, I didn't think of that, but oh yeah, Dale. I don't even know if he did that.
Dale told me that's something that some of the people did in the past.
It was mostly Brian.
Oh.
But Dale was the one that brought it to my attention.
Okay.
Way to go, Dale.
Dale, stitches got stitches.
Good job, Dale. Good job.
It was it was him being honest. So, yeah.
And I didn't
Somebody's getting a new
on it
chest.
at all. So,
Did he bring you, Jason, just a question. While he was doing that, did he bring you an apple?
No.
no, Jason doesn't like apples.
In all fairness, there's only one
You
person
have to
who's
give
ever.
him a
In all
spice
fairness,
bar.
though, there was only one person who's ever bribed me with food, in terms of player to DM, and that was Jessica.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
Next time
something
I
Jessica
come over,
would
we'll have to play a game.
Yeah.
I'll bring
I
snacks.
can't bribe you with food. Don't
Yeah.
give it away.
Okay. All right. Right. So, but anyway, yeah, you did sense a presence after an hour of travel. An hour goes by. What do you do, Ron, other than go to that terminal?
I'm just gonna head back to the general area and kind of take a seat and watch what the rest of them are doing.
Okay, guys, it's been an hour. What's everyone doing?
I come back
I-
from the medical wing.
Was there anything you were doing in the medical ring? What were you exactly looking up or looking at?
I was just making sure we had everything we needed.
Oh, yep. Give me a quick investigation check then.
I don't know why you didn't tell me to do that in the first place. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. No, again, I can only get to certain people so quickly.
I know, it's okay.
But yeah, this would have taken you an hour to do. Okay, yeah. The group has plenty of Bacta. There's bandages, all the medical equipment you need. There's even a Bacta station where if someone desperately needed to, you could put them into it.
As in a back
Okay,
tank.
I informed everyone about that.
You just have one Bacta tank that can only fit one person.
And did I kind of so I asked Celestia, did she see anything for repairing droids? Or did any asking another character, is there stuff for repairing droids on board, I presume?
Yes, in the
Yeah.
there. Okay, as the DM, I would honestly say 100% definitely yes. It's just that you have to actually check the ship. I'm just letting you know that for the droid players, don't worry, there is stuff that will help you guys.
And
But then again,
everyone's looking
Don't
at
worry,
ET.
don't worry.
But again, though, the only problem is droids are considered a lot more expendable than things, so you don't know how much of that supplies you would have. Okay, so hour 2 of your trip. What is everyone doing? You said you're going to the center area. Dale, what are you doing?
Maintenance of my weapons in, I don't know.
That will be done in the cargo hold.
Yeah.
The cargo hold is where you would find most tools and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. Celestia, you've finished taking inventory of your medical the ship's medical supplies. What are you doing?
Hanging with Giza.
Okay. E.T., what are you doing?
I am continuing to work on that virus.
Give me a mechanics check. Let's see how well this
1
programming
second.
goes.
Give me a second. Open up the sheet.
Yeah, take your time. I might recreate an old skill from the Old Republic called slicing, which does relate to this type of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you got that. You have a virus. You're fairly satisfied with the virus you've programmed.
Excellent.
You can consider it done. Now, specifically, what are you designing the virus to do? However, though.
Basically, just enter a droid's subroutines and just delete them,
Okay.
so that they just do nothing.
So
Okay.
basically,
You're nuking them.
So yeah, you're basically
God damn.
frying. You're deleting all the droids' brains. Then basically.
Yeah.
So you plug it into this.
Yeah.
Now this is for the factory, correct? So you plug it into the factory. So instead of inputting new data into the droids like their subroutines, it's just going to give them nothing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Huh.
So basically, they just get empty shells by the
Yeah, yeah.
finished product line.
I also want to write up a procedure for like downloading a computer's contents.
Oh, so you also want it to then download the contents for you then?
Like I said, I don't trust this mission at all, so
Okay.
I want to find out why they want to delete all like
With
destroy
a
it.
26, I'll say yeah, you can get all that done even within the hour.
Excellent. Knowledge
Interesting.
is power, people.
Okay. Next, Ron, what are you doing? Oh yeah, well you already said you're going to the center area. Jester, what are you doing? We're now in hour 2.
Probably gun maintenance. Just cleaning them, making sure
Area 7.
it doesn't explode in my face.
Okay, that'll be area 7. If you want, is there anything you want to work on or whatever like that may involve tinkering or anything?
Could I make an EMP? Just a small handheld EMP.
Sure. Give me a tinkerer's check and a mechanics check.
Tinkers would be. That's what.
No, you'll need to plan this as well. So there should be 2 tinker checks you set up. One is tinkerers with intelligence, and the next will be tinkerers with dexterity. You should really set both of them up, because you would need a tinkerer's intelligence check for when you're planning stuff like blueprints or stuff in your mind, and then dexterity check is when you're actually putting it together.
Sorry, isn't there a grenade that already exists for that?
Yeah, there's droid poppers.
Yeah.
Weren't
So
they-
would I
yeah, but
include
you're trying to build one with what you have right now. So again,
Okay.
my request stands as is. Also, weren't droid poppers already a makeshift thing during the show?
No, I thought
No, they were very much like thermal detonators.
Nice.
And I'd be proficient with both these skills. correct?
Yes, you would.
Oof.
Jason, in Area 9,
Area 9. What about Area 9?
that kind of grey area, is that empty? Like,
That's just the main hold.
like there's nothing there, like, as in it's free space.
Oh yeah. Again, technically, you can do whatever. Once you just get the equipment, you can pretty much try and do whatever you want with the ship. Like,
Yeah, because I was going to. Vaughn's going to practice, like, the Jedi forms.
yeah, you can easily do that. You can. There's enough space with that. Do you actually take out your lightsaber?
Yeah.
Okay. This may actually have a quick sparring session with you then after we wait on thing. Okay, so you actually named the skill blueprints. Cool.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
14.
easy
You get a rudimentary design of your own droid poppers a little bit. Not enough for you to get. You get a basic gist of how they should work. You don't know whether or not it will work yet until you actually take it out into the field. And now, in terms of building it, let's now give me a tinkerer's check.
Alright. Oh, ugh.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Ping! There goes a screw just shooting out the what should be a grenade.
And where are you doing this?
He's doing it in the cargo hold.
So I just kind of like turn around, hey, watch it.
Wow.
You feel like you may need to take more time to work on this.
Yeah.
That will
I'll
take
work
you
on
an
it
hour.
later.
That'll take you an hour to with the planning and then the actual assembly. You've also used up some of the ship's resources and spare parts.
Yeah.
But people won't know that until they do inventory. Wink, wink.
Yeah, we haven't done inventory.
Okay.
And
Okay.
maintenance doesn't usually take that long, and so I'll probably be gone by then. Never mind.
Okay. So once you turn on your saber and begin, spinning around, doing some training, this will actually draw his swords. Care for a little practice?
If you think you can handle it.
Okay then. Roll initiative.
Sorry, I forgot you have to take a picture.
What's going on?
They're having a fight.
Fight! 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 Fight!
It's a straight up Jedi off.
Can we all come to watch?
Am I lagging? Because that did not roll.
No, it's there.
Probably lagging.
Jesus, guys.
My money's on Jesus.
What?
What?
Oh
These
wait,
are
I'm in the
nuts.
edit section. Okay, why is this not rolling initiative?
Try refresh. Oh, wait, yeah.
I'll try refreshing it.
Typically fixes it.
Turn on and off. Off and on.
Hit it with a stick. Because of maintenance, I found that, well, it hardly ever works, but it makes me feel better.
Plus he's streaming, so.
Oh, the lag. And I still get the same error code. What the fuck? That is my token.
Old D20's like, nope, you can't have that.
Maybe it knows you won't win.
Are you sure you're using the right sheet? Or that?
I am using the right sheet, but it says no character was found for selected.
What?
I mean, you can just add initiative and roll on it manually.
For now. Until you can find a fix later.
Yeah, it's just not working. I even tried dropping in another token.
Just roll 20 or whatever it is and use that.
That's
Yeah.
how
It's only
That's what he's
two.
doing. Or is it? Da da da.
What?
Oof.
Okay. Let's do this.
Jason, quick question. The rest of them know that, well, do the characters know? I presume the characters don't know what I felt in the Force.
No, they do
No,
not.
we don't.
No. 'Cause those were your thoughts.
Yeah.
So. We're not
Okay.
bad users.
Unless you were thinking it out loud.
Okay, that's, yeah.
So while this fight is ongoing, I'm going to be probing. Is it Giza, Doza?
Deezer.
He's
With kind of like I'm kind of looking at him through the Force at the same time.
That'll be basically an action on your turn.
Okay. It's just like, no, it's not an active thing, it's like a passive thing. It's like I'm
Yeah,
watching him.
that would only that would only that would only raise alarms on with very specific circumstances. But who knows? They may come up in this fight. But okay. So, all right. Oh, pardon me. My character is Daisy is going to. I am going to use this. You just see Daisy get really angry and he begins charging towards you. And that is as an action.
I presume that's your,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all. That's literally all I can do as an action. Oh right, okay. So yeah, it's not a bonus action. Damn it. Okay, that's it for my turn. So I just moved up and got very angry.
You just kind of shouted at him for like a second or two.
Ah!
It's now your turn.
Go there.
can I settle into like a guard stance, like, I'm kind of just wait for you and then attack?
Hold on,
Like,
so-
you kind of suddenly charging forward, or are you staying where you are?
So,
Hold on, I'm just going to check the channel forcing just to make sure that this is a action. Because it says you can end it as an action.
I think it's just like the Barbarian's Rage. You just do it.
Barbarian's Rage is a bonus.
Bonus. What's this from? Adept or what?
Adept.
Alright.
Yeah, it just says it's also like Channel Divinity as well. It's like a combination of the two. I think it is a bonus action.
Sounds like one.
Maybe.
I think. I'm not sure either.
Okay, anyway, I already said A in my turn, so it doesn't matter then. Anyway.
Okay.
Alright, so you said you were taking a more defensive stance?
Yeah, and I'm kind of. What I'm hoping to do is. I presume you're moving towards me if you've
Yeah.
gotten angry.
Oh yeah, I moved 5 feet towards you.
Can I take like a defensive stance?
Yeah,
and
it's
then-
called take the dodge action.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Okay, it means all my attacks from until your next turn have disadvantage.
Okay. I'll take that then.
And you also have advantage on dexterity?
Yeah,
Oh,
advantage on dexterity checks. And
alright.
saves, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
My character is going to go forward. And let's see here. Alright. I am going to swing while still angry. But I have disadvantage because of Ting. Oh shit, got to roll that again. God damn it!
Oh, man.
I take the 13. Does 13 hit?
No.
I am going
I just kind of like gently step to the side.
I am automatically cause an attacking.
By the way,
check
Jason,
my-
up at the top there's a way of setting your rolls to like advantage.
Yeah, I know, I forgot to click it.
No worries.
I am going to tap into the dark side to immediately reroll a missed weapon or force attack.
Still disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have to take the new roll, I presume?
Yep.
Well, it's a complete new reroll, I think.
16. Does 16 hit? And that was with the wrong thing.
No.
Wrong weapon, so I reroll. Okay, 9. That's worse. So that's a miss still.
Yeah, that's still a miss.
Yeah.
I just kind of, I'm dancing around you almost.
Alright.
holding lightsaber behind you nearly.
Alright.
I'm kind of doing what Diego does. He can just
Yeah,
suddenly dance away.
Right,
Diego.
it's now your turn.
I'm gonna like kind of as I'm dancing around you, I'm kind of like just moving quickly and kind of attack you with the lightsaber, like not aim to hurt you, just aim to kind of non-lethal.
Yeah, you'll have to hit me with the actual.
Pistol whip him!
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You'll have to basically be pistol whipping. Make it 13. That is a miss. So as you go to pistol whip Diz's back, he sees it coming and with one of his weapons brings it up and blocks it.
Is that a 13 or an 18?
Oh, sorry, I looked at the wrong table. 18 there. Sorry, 18 does hit.
You're echoing.
Not me.
5. I'm gonna say that's 5 bludgeoning damage because you're hitting me with the back of your saber.
Yes. The back of your saber.
Bitch, saber slap. That's all I do for my turn.
Alright. Alright.
So you mean with the hilt then, or
Yeah, he hits
what?
with the hilt.
Okay.
Alright, it's now Deeza's turn, and this is no longer with disadvantage. He's going to swing with one of his Viper Swords. Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Oh, shoot.
He loses it. And then as... actually, no. Tap in again. Fuck that. I'm taking another dark side point. Which...
This is just a star, you realize that, right?
Oh yeah, but my character... Again, if you knew my character, it would make sense. Ron,
Yes.
you're now starting to get a lot of mental bells going off in your head now.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20. So that's 7.
Yeah, that hits.
And then offhand, this I do not have 2-weapon fighting style, so this will not be with the damage modifier, sadly. Does a 19 hit? Take away that 3, so it's a 6 instead. Also, that's 7.
Yeah, that hits.
Also, that's
And
7.
0.
That 7 would have actually been boosted by my channel rage. Bonus to a melee weapon attack rolls and damage rolls equal to your charisma modifier. So that would have been plus 3. So that would have been 10 from the vibro blade.
You have me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I actually forgot to include. I really should set up a tab for that. Like, what some people do with sneak attacks and all that.
Couldn't be the worst thing. So anyway, I'm down. I presume since this is an non-lethal fight.
Oh yeah, my character's not going to kill you. That would have been such a twist for the character to kill you in the first thing. No. My character hits you with the blunt of the sword to knock you on your back. And then he immediately sheaths it. He's still breathing heavily. And he takes a few deep breaths and then reaches down. And offers you a hand.
I kind of take it. And I presume Celestia is in the room. She's watching us.
Mm-hmm.
I turn to her and say, I presume you know.
Also, Ron quickly runs from the room. Sorry, not Ron. Deezer. Sorry, quickly runs away. Runs from the room into one of the sleeping quarters.
Okay.
For dramatic effect.
He has to for one special reason. Okay. Celestia, do you respond to what Ron said?
Doesn't look like it.
Did she not say BRB?
No.
Alright.
Not in general chat either. Or
Okay.
Emily.
Anyone who, yeah, did you say anything to what Ron said? He said, "Do you know?" After he got up from the fight.
Sorry, I said, did you know, as in past tense.
Yeah. Do you respond? Emily, hello.
Yes, what is it?
Vron said something to your character.
I didn't hear because there was something at the front door. I'm sorry.
Please repeat the question.
I say to Celestia, did you know?
Yes?
Right.
Know what, though?
That your husband is using the dark side of the Force.
Yes.
Kinda, I look at it with a bit of, you know, file a note. Okay, you know, be wary of this one.
Okay, so you take that type of mental note in your mind.
And I stroll off to the cargo bay to, check my weapon.
Okay, Saber, you were actually watching this fight. Do you say anything?
That's not something you should be walking that path.
I need to mark my character down as 2 dark side points. I don't have. I don't have that much wisdom.
Yeah, I don't see that on my character sheet.
No.
I couldn't make an actual track, so you just had to use miscellaneous notes at the bottom of your character sheet. I wish I could set something up for that, but sadly I can't.
But anyway, I suggest he strays from it before they come for him.
Ooh.
The Jedi's.
You'll have to go through me then.
After a short while,
They might.
sorry, go on, say.
Yeah, I understand that they might, but they, unless you're using the dark side of the Force too, they really won't. Or at least they shouldn't. Then I look at Vaughn. That's not the Jedi way, right?
Ron walked off.
Yeah, he's no longer here, dude.
Yeah, he walked off.
He like shouts it down the corridor.
Congratulations, you took it to air.
You just see an outline of where Ron used to be.
Oh.
Okay. A few some time goes by again. You exit hyperspace. As you are notified by your ship. Like you might remember from New Hope, there was some sort of small alarm that went off that let them know they were coming out of hyperspace.
So,
Yeah, I would have head over to.
That does sound cool.
I don't have sound effects.
Once I hear the beep, I would.
Oh, God.
Over to where
Yeah.
the station is.
Okay, so who's going to adjust a new course? So
Well, I think I'm done with my my virus, so I can go and do that.
okay, so you go into the bridge. Who else is going to the bridge?
I was going to my post.
Okay, well, it's not your post. We haven't exactly assigned posts.
Yeah, but where I was earlier. When we
Okay,
took off.
okay.
Captain's chair.
Technically, the position that you were in last time is not really the one that does navigation. You only control the system, so there's shields and
I know.
weapons and all that.
Can I enter the cockpit to watch?
Yeah, sure, but we need someone who's actually steering the ship. Who's steering the ship?
I'll find out. I'll do it.
Like that's what I've been getting.
I'll
At.
go.
Okay.
I'm just like scaling up and zooming in the map over and over again. Being
I
like,
have no idea.
navigation!
Alright. Because like
E.T. is just there with his hands trying to on a phone.
yeah, I'm trying to do that with like Minority Report style, where I'm like, it's not, gotta go open, come on.
right. Well,
Open.
you're also the one that not only do you look at the map, you also input the new destinational codes.
Okay. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Okay. Well, now that so are you changing the course, or are you still heading to Balmora? That is the question.
Let's not change the
One
course.
more.
Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to do for the next while?
I want some alone time with Giza.
Okay. So you're going to talk to Diza.
No,
Oh. Okay then. Never mind.
that's why I said alone time. Not saying what it is, just that.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna fix my arm.
Give me a mechanics check.
Okay, 1 second.
Is anyone else doing anything? I'm asking in case is there a point to me transitioning back to the ship map?
No, I'm kind of gone off to meditate. Just kind of
Mm-hmm.
heal my wounds and
Yeah,
Go for
you
it.
managed to because it was a train session. I would have said the damage you would have taken would have been so minor that you didn't really need to spend your hit dice or whatever. You're back to full. It was only a small train thing.
Yeah, but I got the answer I was looking for.
Yeah, it did. Okay. Is anyone else doing anything? Because otherwise we're then just going to jump straight to you arriving on Balmora. Okay. Wow, we've been playing for a while now.
2 hours.
Yeah, and it's been mostly just it's been just mostly role playing. Wow. Okay.
Okay, fun.
So, you exit hyperspace and you see the planet of Balmora. But you also see that it's slowly, like, other ships are starting to arrive. And for most part, for a lot of you, you recognize the ships. They're Techno-Union ships.
I turn on the shields.
They have not seemed to have noticed you dropping out. It seems that this ship has some sort of slight stealth capabilities, but you feel like as you get closer, it may be picked up unless you take preemptive measures.
I kind of come into the cockpit. I come up to one of the computers and I'm kind of watching. The comms, like the air traffic control, kind of what's going on with the other ships, so to speak, on the planet. Like I'm watching for communications.
Yeah.
I want to go to where would the stealth generator? Or do we have a stealth generator?
Your ship has a very basic, rudimentary one.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go to that and see if I can sort of boost its capacity.
It's very old. You feel like you can't really do much for it unless you get some serious equipment. The best that you can do is just keep your distance.
Okay.
Like one of the other things is you can do is just fly fast and.
Can I slap it like the fawns?
What?
Like the fawns, where he nudges the jukebox
Sure.
and starts working? Okay, I do that.
Nothing happens.
Falls off again.
Nothing happens. It seems it did nothing.
Hey!
Wow. We're all gonna die.
We're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So, who is piloting?
Still no
No one's there. I'm gonna hop there.
Okay. All right. No. Again, since I'm a DMPC, I generally wait until everyone else voices their opinions. Like.
Navigating then.
Okay, so you're on navigation. Sorry, Dale. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, that's cool. No
All right.
worries.
So who's on secondary
I
systems?
mean, I'm not there, so the expo has to take over.
Okay, so who is on secondary systems? Okay, my character will sit down then. All right. So. Hold on, I'm trying to find for what's it called, the handout section to show you what you are seeing.
Let's come back. Oh no.
I reckon we can stealth this.
I hope.
Dude, go stealth, and like, if that doesn't work, we'll improvise. It's cool.
Like
Yes.
Yeah, well,
The
I
people
was
really
just gonna say
say,
that.
well,
There we go. I found the image I was looking for. If you will go to the handout section, you see that a small fleet of these ships is slowly forming around the planet.
I'll look at the other two. Well, how are we gonna get through before they completely surround the planet?
Oh boy.
It seems.
I punch it.
Punch it?
Yeah, you're punching it.
We should. I presume I'm in the cockpit. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm assuming everyone's in the cockpit at this point.
We
Seeing
should
that,
land away.
I'm where the stealth generator is still.
that is at the secondary system, so that's in the cockpit.
Okay, cool. Double checking.
It's actually in the chair. It's actually with the chair that Dale's now. So I know that my character is now occupying the secondary systems.
Okay. In that case, I'm actually going to go to the engine room,
Okay.
Go, go, go.
just in case.
Okay. Would you like to integrate with it?
Wow. Jason.
Hey, he's a
Jason.
droid.
Listen, this is the first session. He doesn't need to do any integrating with anyone just yet.
Please.
I think I will be the judge of that. Thank you very much. Be gentle. It's my first time.
In all fairness, Family Guy did the same joke,
Yeah.
and so
That
did
was
Robot
awesome.
Chicken, I believe.
It's a common joke.
Yeah. Okay.
Is anyone gonna protest me punching it?
Well, punching it generally means you go into hyperspace.
No, like I mean going full speed past
Oh, okay.
the ships.
Yep. Okay.
Lightly punch it.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, lightly punch it so we don't go.
Okay. Yeah. So the ship is now moving quite fast, faster than what you'd expect of a ship this size. I'm assuming you're going to go round the fleet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not straight through?
You want to?
Does anyone protest me going straight through?
That's an unwise course of action. We should maintain stealth mode, land outside a major settlement, avoid detection. Make our moves.
I like that.
I believe.
I shout from like the engine room. I say punch it.
No, I'll go
Keep
around.
the stealth up and keep going.
Okay, so you're going around. It's a slight detour, but you managed to get into the planet's atmosphere without much notice, because again, the ship is quite fast. You sort of blend in with other ships that are doing the same thing. All right, these are now on Balmora technically, even though you have not yet landed yet. These are you're part of the planet's rotation.
Do we know what package we're getting?
You know where the factory is.
Alright, I'm gonna fly us there.
As you okay, who was on navigation again?
Me.
Okay, please give me a perception check or a mechanics check, whichever you prefer.
Perception, because I'm more proficient in that. So.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Good job.
I'm gonna go with perception because I'm more proficient than that.
You're not allowed to roll that anymore.
Okay. Right. So. Okay, let me do some rolls. Okay, you managed to fly over several checkpoints, it seems, but then you begin taking fire. As you approach, as you can see, the factory now actually from the window of the cockpit, but you begin taking fire from it.
Why did I fly so close?
Oh no, this is long. This is long distance. You can see it because of altitude, and it's a large factory, but you're still taking fire.
I'm gonna decrease altitude significantly.
Okay.
Quote unquote significantly, just so it'll be much harder to hit us.
Right. Okay then. Give me a mechanics check, because this will be your piloting. Okay. You're managing to keep us going between some of the buildings, but you can't get any lower unless you wanted to get even more zigzagging through buildings.
I'm fine here.
I suggest we alter course and we approach by foot. We need to land somewhere. In the meantime, I'll try and move all things to shields.
So I'm going to look for a.
Let's see if I can pull this
safe.
off. Let's see if I can pull this off without it draining the energy from somewhere vital.
Like me.
You're not vital.
You're
I'm
not
pretty vital. You'll find out how vital I am.
okay.
Sure.
So, right. So how you go a couple of hours away from it. So he's gonna approach on foot. And I'm assuming you're going to land at this point now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once we're out of range of this-
Are you going into the starport, or are you going to go into the country?
Country. Draw
I
less
think
attention.
that's nice.
Country draws way less attention.
Okay, so you land out in the country. Is there any type of terrain you're looking for? Now, Balmora has some forest, but it's mostly mountainous and open terrain.
Look for
Either
wood or valley, even that'll keep us out of sight.
Yeah, valley or like in the middle of a forest.
Okay, you managed to do that a little bit. You just feel like you are about 6 hour, maybe actually no, not even 6 hours. Sorry, no, the range of those turrets. You're actually, and then also trying to be inconspicuous. You find that the only safe place you can get to is probably a 2-day trek away from the thing. Like you have to land very far away.
Invest in
Now
speakers.
that's if you're that's 2 days on foot. So that's your estimation if you were to walk there. But there are a few towns, villages, and there's at least one city in between you and the factory.
Does the ship have any speeders on it or anything?
Nope.
Oh, dang.
And from what you can tell, there is no cargo bay for such a thing. Yeah. The funny thing is, you did have a ship as an option that would have had the space and the means for a speeder bike or whatever, but you guys did not pick it.
That's okay.
That's okay, we can walk.
I mean, you can get some pretty small speeders. I'm not meaning like the big fancy ones.
Not with the way the ship is designed, no, I'm afraid. The only one you can possibly feasibly get would be the one that Dooku, sorry, not Dooku, Maul had.
Bike.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That or the ones that the Republic and the Empire used. But
So basically,
again,
it's like a speeder bike.
yeah, you'll have to own your own individual ones. Basically, you can't really get the ones that would hold multiple people.
No, I
Would that be would the ship be capable of holding multiple speeder bikes?
In your car. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you on the actual ship map. Okay, you're in the cargo bay. I'm going to draw on this for a little bit. Use black. Okay. Oh, shit. Undo. I am not good at drawing.
Okay.
See those 4 squares that I sort of blacked out?
Yeah.
That would actually, no, because of how long they were actually. Oh,
they're about length of 2 people laying down.
Okay.
See, okay, those 6 squares. That's the amount of space you would need to safely store it when it's not moving.
Okay.
Alright.
Is there a
So you-
the grey platforms like a hatch or something?
You see that big grey thing? That actually lowers down.
Oh, it's like an elevator.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's meant for cargo that you guys just simply cannot carry.
Alright.
It's just that there's too many stairs and tight turns and whatnot that will facilitate you guys bringing them out through the normal means.
Okay.
So the main limit that you guys have is that hatch. So that is your biggest obstacle. But okay, since our tokens are actually here, I'm actually just going to stick to this map for when we get to initiative, like
Alright.
if you guys get caught.
If.
Yeah. Right. So, again, if you want to conduct the spaceport, which will cut most of your travel time away, like. So, do you want
I
to
think we
take?
do it.
Do you want to take the risk of the spaceport, or do you just want to keep to this very stealthy option?
I keep to the stealthy option.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a refill on a drink, guys.
All right. So, you land. Yous are all
I guys need a sense of adventure, just saying.
Is land and whatnot, and at this point, I was hoping that it would. I hope we would have. I would have had more time, but never mind. At this point, as you are getting off the ship, you see that Diz's face slowly begins to shift and change. It turns
What
out
do we see?
It turns out he is not, in fact, human.
He is.
Michael Jackson.
Oh! With or without the nose?
He has a
Oh,
nose.
yes.
He has a nose. Oh, but yeah, wow. You see that he has crimson skin. He seems to still have that scar. And he seems to have basically sort of protrusions from his eyebrows hit this just before his ears and pointing down from his chin and jawline.
Do I recognize the species?
You can draw the galactic lore.
Can I roll as well?
Yep, anyone who is interested can roll a galactic lore if you're proficient.
Oh, you're proficient, really? Okay.
This is very obscure knowledge.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is all here though.
Yeah. He's a red Zabrak.
Ron, were you proficient in it?
Yeah.
Okay, 13. Okay. Right. Because no one else knows, I can use this as a reason to whisper to you.
We all know what it is, just trying.
Yeah, but the viewers don't know.
Well, your character picture kind of gave it away to the viewers, so...
They haven't seen it.
Yeah, they know.
They have not seen it.
But it's right there in the token.
Yeah, they can't really see the tokens too well because I'm trying to cover the map as well.
Humans don't have red skins, viewers, don't worry.
But there are multiple races that do.
Yep, but not human.
Okay. Ron, do you make any comments? Or say anything to the group?
No, I'm kind of, filing it away, review it later.
Okay. You're doing a lot of filing and reviewing.
Specialty.
Alright. Does anyone else make any comment on the fact that the person who is travelling with you has suddenly now changed skin colour? And has seemed to have grown slight horns. My character.
You guys all look alike to me.
Oh wow!
The race is destroyed.
Okay, guys, calm down. I smile and say, well, he just got here in front of me.
Alright. So. You have a 2-day trek while trying to imagine. As you are walking, it's been several hours now since you've left the ship, and you see occasionally a vulture droid fly overhead. It doesn't seem to have noticed just because I imagine these are all sort of ducking behind stuff.
At one point, if I'm ever like hiding behind Warren, I'm like, can you change color as well? Is that a thing all like organics can do?
No, my species doesn't have that ability.
You guys are weird.
Oh, the race is destroyed.
However, are quite noticeable.
Good point.
We'll have to repaint you. We don't want to give our affiliations away so easily.
I'm okay with that.
Assuming that most people would recognize the Republic colours.
They would.
Also, before we leave, would I have any way of saving where we left the ship in my data pad?
Oh yeah. Like these are all you just have a map on your tab pad. So.
Okay. Then yeah, I would have marked it.
Okay. Alright. So you get to a small village. People seem to be panicking and whatnot as you see some B1s harassing them. By your estimation, there is well over 15 of them.
Wow.
Gonna put my finger in front of my mouth and motion that, hey, you should all be quiet and maybe stealth.
Is everyone else stealthing?
Yep.
I have an idea.
Rules. It's been nothing but 8s.
I'm assuming we roll spell.
Yeah.
I have an idea. You guys hide here. I'm gonna try talk to them.
Okay. And they can back out of your head.
But you're wearing Republic colors.
Yes, but I am formerly like one of them, or like a lower model of them.
Well, as I said, if they can I have your head?
I won't die. I think we got this.
Okay. Sure.
Who wants to bet? Who wants to bet?
You walk to them. Okay.
Hands raised, by the way.
Okay. Not stealthing whatsoever, so they will notice you immediately.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is probably where I'm regretting. Do I have a drink left? Because I feel like these droid voices are going to probably tear through my voice.
Jason, can I aid ET kind of using the Force to kind of mortal like the droids? No?
Wait, what do you want to try and do?
Kind of just aid him using the Force, like try and convince them whatever he says.
Last time, if you remember at Phantom Menace, when they tried using the Force to persuade some droids, it said did not compute, and immediately you're under arrest.
True.
And as someone in your background, you would know that droids are not susceptible to that type of technique.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. A B1 with a yellow circle sprayed onto his head and chest turns and stops you. Halt! Who goes there?
I'm an ET droid. I come bearing orders for you.
Why are you wearing Republic? What's with those colors?
That is a good question. My commander is trying to help me infiltrate the Republic freighter that was seen on the way down here. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea.
What is your designation?
ET
And
28.
ET28. You, get on that. Ah, really? Alright. As 1B1 then walks off. You're now surrounded by 10 of them.
No, Roger.
Roger.
So, did you find them?
Yes, they're on the way to this village. About 3 clicks that way, and I point in the opposite direction of where we came.
They're at the city.
Yes. That's why I'm here. Like, you guys need to get going.
We can take... we can take him. Roll a deception check.
Keep in mind, B1s are incredibly stupid.
I'm keeping that in mind.
I'm really glad they're incredibly stupid.
We'll ask a vulture droid to check in on that.
Awesome. I also have updated mission statements on what we should do with these villagers. And I take out my data pad.
Oh, he goes to look.
I plug it into him,
In front of
and
everyone?
then I hit the virus.
Okay. He drops.
Oh no, guys! Something's gone wrong. Help him.
They saw you do this.
Yeah.
We're doing
Also, keep in mind they're quite stupid.
Yeah, they're not that stupid where you could literally
Yeah.
shut down all of them.
Yes.
They all immediately take out their weapons.
How many of them are left, by the way?
Surrounding you, there was 10, now 9, in total around this village who you can see just walking around. You put their numbers close to 20 to 25.
Okay.
Uh,
I raise my hands again.
What's your malfunction?
I don't know. I was just supposed to upload orders. Something's gone wrong here.
Drop your weapons. As in, like, take them off your body and all that, like.
I take them off and I drop them on the ground.
B156. Take them. I had to quickly come up with designations.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wow. It's actually a lot harder than I thought it was.
slowly becoming more southern as well.
One of the battle droids approaches and begins picking up your battle rifle, your rifle and whatnot. This looks at the group. It doesn't seem to be going well ever since he killed that one droid. Should we do anything?
I'm actually quite enjoying the show.
Me too.
Out of
I
character.
like to entertain.
Making popcorn.
However, I would like
I'm sure he'll ask for help when he needs it.
No one's jumping to Mark's.
How far away are we?
You're about 20 to 30 feet away.
Okay.
But
We're right here.
more and more droids seem to be approaching the situation.
That's his problem, not ours.
Yeah.
Can we see like the main street of the village?
What?
Wherever we are, like can we
Yes.
see like an area around us?
You are pretty much behind rocks and bushes and some trees. You're outside the village, looking towards it. It seems that there are people being pushed around and all that, and there are some bodies.
Okay.
The building, like a lot of the buildings, have some blaster burns on them, and there are some with broken doors. I don't have I don't have any of your I don't have orders like that, and I don't have an ET2A registered. What group are you with?
Delta 6.
2 face palms. Delta. Check for a Delta 6.
This is getting weird, guys. I'm starting to think that you guys might be the ones that are not on the level here. What's your department and what's your battalion?
I did not think that. Get that. We're Alpha 6.
Alpha 6. You guys aren't meant to be here.
Of course we are. We had orders.
I'm pretty certain Alpha 6 was meant to go to Delta Section.
No. Also, you just killed our commander. We can't.
That wasn't my fault.
You plugged a divat into him.
Yeah, I was told to dab that into him.
Why? By who?
By command. They said I had orders on it, and if I directly integrated it, you guys would hit them faster. I feel I'm being set up here.
Roll a deception check.
Yeah, I did.
Mark, you're either brave or stupid.
Roll a
I don't
deception.
know, but I consider you brave.
Also providing a fucking distraction for you guys, and you're all just sitting there watching.
You didn't tell us that. You just walked up.
Yeah, no, I know, but I kind of assumed you guys would get it by now. Instead, you're just like, wow, this is entertaining.
I'm gonna stall around.
Roll a deception check.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stall around, Jason.
Give me a stealth check.
Yeah.
Who was the stealth check to?
Saber.
I'm telling you guys were supposed to meet up with Delta 6 and take over that area. I don't know what you're doing here.
Wait, sorry.
I can't do anything until Dale gives me a stealth check.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm just saying, I'm still talking while he's doing this.
Why is it disadvantage?
Heavy armor.
Okay.
They don't seem to notice you.
What?
They're distracted.
Ow!
He rolled a 5.
They are not very perceptive.
Okay,
They are.
you begin to circle them, Saber. You move about 30 feet, and you're now to their left. You see that some of the droids in the rest of the village are starting to see this commotion, and they're beginning to get curious and walk over. And some villagers are using that as a chance to obviously run away towards the sea. Mark, you now see that all 25 droids are gathered around you.
Okay. I'm I who's in charge here? I want to see what the actual orders are.
They all want to destroy the He was in charge, you Chrome Dome.
Hey, don't call me Chrome Dome. I'm just the messenger here. Something fishy's going on here, and I want to get to the bottom of it. Who's next in line?
One with one steps forward. I'm in charge. No. It's supposed to be me. No. You all got it wrong. It's me. And they begin to argue who's in charge.
In charge. Should I take charge?
No, we're not even sure if you. We don't even know if you're with you're with us. You're wearing Republic colors.
Guys, come on. Let's not start pointing fingers here. We need to sort this out.
I think I was next in charge. No, it was me. Again, they continue fighting. Is anyone going to do anything? While these droids are now seemingly
This
bickering
is a
amongst
very good
themselves.
opportunity to do something.
I used up all my
remember
force
Signal.
points on this guy's self. So I got nothing. Is anyone else going to do anything?
I don't have any idea. Just 25 of them. I don't have... If I had a droid popper, I would have an
There's
idea.
24 of them, thank you very much.
24, 25 including you.
Yeah, but we take out ET in the process. Can I see I need a pretty big thing to just crush them all at once.
There is nothing you can... the only big things you can see are really speeders.
Okay, well, I'm just like, okay, where's Central Command? Let's go and sort out who's in charge there.
All right, they're stationed at the factory. Our
Well,
pit.
do you guys like want to get going?
All right. Yeah, this seems like the best course of action.
Yeah.
But
Sure,
we
okay.
want you in the center.
Yeah, that's fine.
And they all
Guess it's gonna make it to the factory first, guys.
no, you're
Alright.
walking.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have a few questions. One, are speeders explosive?
Yes.
Of course, the vehicles.
How close are they to the speeder?
At this point, they're walking past several of them. Again,
Alright.
it seems people are basically just trying to run on foot without drawing attention from the droids, and some people could not make it to their speeders by the time the droids got there. There's even some with a body in it, and he was shot dead.
Alright, well, as they pass by the speeders, I would like to shoot one of them. One of the speeders, not the droids.
Okay, this is going to be with disadvantage because you're trying to aim for a part of it that will explode.
Yeah, obviously. Would I be able to use the bonus action thing that gives me? Would I get a turn?
Wait, hold on. Attack with firearms in close combat no longer imposes disadvantage. You can deal with one-handed firearms. Just allows you to treat one. Oh yeah. You can fire two shots like.
Okay.
I can point out this is probably gonna get me killed now.
We'll fix ya.
Yeah.
Oh hey,
Wow.
that's a really good roll.
Also, you should have changed that. Oh yeah, you're using You're using actual physical bullets.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You fire it and it hits the. It penetrates some of the hull, and sets off an explosion, killing.
And as my gun fires, everyone notices this is ballistic instead of a laser.
Ooh, wow.
As in kinetic, as in physical bullets.
As in ballistic, yes.
Yeah. They exist in Star Wars. They do, oddly enough.
Extremely rare.
Yeah.
You take out 13 battle droids.
Nice.
Does that include our
No.
hello?
Give
Yeah,
me
what's
a
that?
dex save. ET.
1 second.
Oh boy. Okay, we're good.
You
Yeah.
take
Oh no.
7 points of fire damage.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm on 1 hit point.
And I would like to shoot at one of the droids that survived.
Go for it. You see a lot of the droids have been knocked prone, so all your shots are going to be with this. No, they get half cover. Sorry, no, 3/4 cover. So I'm prone.
Would it not also give me advantage for this being a surprise round?
See, that's what killed a lot of them. So they are actually alert now, but I'd say you can fire quickly enough before one of them even goes prone down. So even before one's knocked off its feet and foot, let's see if you can quickly get a crack shot of it. Roll your attack.
So, with no.
No more shot.
Alright. Ah, man.
Give me a sec. Yeah, that just missed. So yeah, you let off another shot, and the droid was knocked off its feet, and it caused you to miss.
How many left?
Well,
13 out of 24 just died. So.
yeah. So 9. No.
Is that including Mark or not including
Mark is on 1 HP.
Yeah, so there's 11 enemies and 1 mark.
Okay. I mean that in there's 11 enemies and 1 Mark, ET 21.
Yes.
As in,
There's only for one of me.
you can say that again.
Thankfully.
I hope.
Alright, I'm just going to use these for the droids. 11. So yeah, you took about 13 with one shot.
Hmm.
Nice.
I want everyone to roll initiative.
Can you guys roll for me? I can't use the restroom.
I'll roll for you, but I have to roll for the droids as well.
Oh boy.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's a lot of droids. Maybe this was a bad idea, guys.
You think?
You're the one who heard them.
You have a bad.
I was gonna get all the way to the
I have
factory.
a very bad feeling about this. Hey, it was the perfect opportunity, though, Mark.
It clearly wasn't
don't
since you didn't get them all.
No, but I got over half, so it definitely accounts for,
Something, yeah.
yeah, something.
I was going to
I
get
feel
us
like we-
to the factory with no incidences.
Oh man.
Like, I haven't been playing with you very long, and I know that wasn't gonna happen.
Yes, that, and also my character wasn't able to hear, and he saw all the droids walking by a very explosive thing. So,
Yeah, presumably we don't have.
I'm just saying, it would have worked. It's worked in the past.
Like, we don't have a way of communicating with each other if we're not, like, within hearing distance.
We can empathetically communicate.
no, you're a droid. I'm a person. There's a difference.
You see, that hurts my feelings as a droid.
Yeah, see, exactly.
You don't have feelings!
Actually,
As a droid, I don't have emotions. That makes me angry.
Oh no, keep in mind, droids have pain receptors in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, I
you
forgot about
only
that.
feel pain.
So that would be a good reason why you would have to be shut down if anyone wants to make any fixes to you, Mark.
I'm proficient in mechanics. But I don't have
Just
like a,
now.
What? You what?
Droid bro, right?
Shh, don't say that.
Oh my
So,
god.
Also the offer.
basically, the droids are like forming their own mini gang.
You rocked into the wrong part of town.
Oh, that's gold.
Is everyone on the initiative tracker?
I am.
Yes.
Yeah. there's-
Okay, Ron, you just saw this thing go down sideways.
Can I presume I can see the droids. Can I,
You saw an
if
explosion
they're
of
on the
droids.
ground,
Yes.
could I use like a, force blast to like just throw some of them against the wall?
You can only target one person with that.
Right. And I presume that's the same with basically force grab or, mage's hand. Basically.
Yeah, Mage's hand can't lift anything that big.
Not even a droid?
No.
Okay.
Not even a bit of a droid.
Like
I'm just gonna
one foot,
use-
I think. It's the most.
Just casually hold their hand with the
Alright,
force.
anyway.
Hang on. If I use mage's hand, I don't need to be able to pick the person up. Can I just drag them?
No. It would exceed their weight. Its weight limit.
Okay. I'm just gonna use a force to throw one of them against the wall.
Okay, click what you're using.
That is Eldritch Blast on this thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Force Blast, yeah. 11 misses. You try and push it, but some of the droids who are on the ground... Oh wait, that would have been a disadvantage.
Yeah, but he's from the stealthed thing.
Oh yeah, I would cancel out, yeah. I could
So,
actually, no, that explosion would have cancelled out any stealth.
how?
The droids are on high alert now.
Doesn't mean they won't be surprised of an unsuspecting attacker.
Yeah.
No, this is again. This is the same situation what happened with Gregor, if you recall, when he attacked those bats. Sorry, the Sturges. He got them on Hyler, and pretty much there was no surprise round.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Well, second one, I suppose.
To be honest with you, it doesn't really matter because like that 11 already missed. So even if he rolls lower.
Oh.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do as your bonus action? You also still have your
No.
movement. You have your movement.
But I kindly don't. How far away are we?
They're about 35 feet.
What about me, though?
You were moving at an angle going up, so you're at around 30 feet, but you're to their left.
Okay, can I kind of move then? If he's at the left, can I move to like the right? As in, can we like do a diagonal? You know, can I get
Split their
maybe one
attention.
side like the
So you're basically trying to split their attention from two
pretty
directions.
much, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. That's it then. So that moves you into... I'm just going to say that moves you around 30 feet distance as well, if you're trying to be at the same distance. Or are you trying to run at a strange angle towards them?
I'm kind of trying to skirt them. Minimum like visual of me.
Okay. RC, it's your turn.
Alright. Run up 30 feet to close the distance and
Okay.
shoot him.
Go for it. Miss.
Oh! Alright, second one. Oh!
That's just rough.
Yeah.
Does your duelist thing not allow you to add your damage modifier to that?
I'll check.
Benefits. You can dual wield one-hand firearms. This allows you to treat one-hand firearms as having the light property for the purpose of two-weapon fighting. No, you still need the two-weapon fighting.
Double check.
Which?
The duelist, gunslinger.
To do what?
For him to add his damage, his thing to his damage modifier.
Alright, yeah.
I'm double checking what person like this.
I'm just going based off of what it says.
Yeah, he agrees with you, Jason. Alright.
Yeah, you need the two-weapon feat. Oh no, it's a fighting style, isn't it?
I thought it was both.
Oh yeah, both do the same thing, I think. I'll have to check that.
For the duelist, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the point is you can still use your pistols up close though.
Yeah.
Is that it for your turn? You're about 5 feet from them.
My accident. That's all of the stuff I am able to do.
Okay. One of the droids gets up and seeing you there. He shouts, "We were tricked!" and fires at the person who's standing right in front of him and who shot
Would
him.
that be with disadvantage?
They were 35 feet away. You only went 30 feet.
He didn't stand
Yeah,
up,
so
though.
it's 5 feet away from me. Which would be point blank.
True.
Aha! Cheat system.
Loopholes!
Still hits.
Still hits?
Yep.
Calling it.
Are you sure what it roll?
What's your AC?
16.
Yeah, roll a 16.
No.
It's yeah. Sorry. I need to just check the new weapon statistics.
insta-KO me.
Okay, they'll be using a basic blaster, so that's 1d10.
Oof.
So how much damage was it?
Oh, fuck. Okay, what do these guys use as their modifiers for their attacks?
Oh no, I definitely.
Blasters. A blaster uses...
It's a ranged weapon.
Yeah, so that means it does not have finesse, however. But then the ranged weapons don't normally have finesse, don't they not? Marked on and...
They
No.
always use Dex.
Yeah.
Okay, then, yeah, so that means like these guys use dex as well. Shit. I'm so sorry.
It should be dexterous, but
That's 11 points of radiant damage.
oof.
Oh yeah, that puts me down. Wow.
Hey, you took 13 of them with you.
If only we had talked our way through it and gotten there without
Yes, if only we were told that we were gonna talk the way through it. But no, someone didn't feel like it was necessary to tell the rest of the team that.
It was heavily implied.
It was implied, but you know how. Well, actually, no one knows how I'm within producers.
The other droid another droid would get up and take shots at Dale's character.
But I'm stealthed.
Oh yeah, you were separated from the group, away from where the blaster came from. Never mind.
Not a Dale's character.
Not at Dale's character. He'll take a shot at Ron, the person who's running flank. I mean, assuming you ignited your lightsaber.
Yep.
Yeah. Jedi scam!
That's not nice.
18. Natural 18. Blaster damage. Wait, do you not have anything to raise your AC above a 20?
No, I have. It's a 17, and I don't think so.
Do you have shield?
No, I have Cure Wound, Charm Person, Mage Hand, and Electric Blast.
Sorry then. Take 9 points of blaster damage.
I'm unconscious.
Are you using your Egyptian dice?
I actually used my black and red dice for that one. My Egyptian dice is what rolled to hit.
Great, Jason's trying to kill us all.
Yeah.
Jason, you should have
Everyone
gone
has
safe. It's showing through.
Okay, next droid is going to take a shot at the rest of the group. My character. Misses. Emily's character next for the next droid. Oh, god damn it.
What misses?
12 damage.
Oh.
On me?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I have the highest HP here, and even then 12 damage would oof me.
That 10. That's still.
Let's see. I'm at 3 then.
Whoa, what?
What?
Well, I have 15 AC, and if it hit 12, then that means I got 3 left, right?
No.
it-
No. Your HP we're on about. I looked at your sheet, you have 8, you're down.
Oh, never mind. I'm still not used to this new sheet. I'm sorry.
Alright, this droid's going to take another shot at me. Is there anyone else? Okay, so it's me, Dale, Dale, who they don't know is there yet. So it's me, Dale, and Mark. And Mark's on 1 HP.
Oh.
I can still get out of this.
Let's hope.
It's not going to be pretty, but I can do it.
Okay,
They
miss.
didn't make a wireless form of the virus. Yeah.
Okay. Emily, give me a death save.
Who was that?
Emily, yeah, give me a death save. So just click the words death save. Death save, not dex.
DEATH.
Oh.
Yeah, it's next to your hit dice and the rest buttons. It has successes and failures written on it.
I don't know. I hate this new sheet. I don't like it.
It's
Alright,
Emily.
look at
It's
PC.
underneath. And Emily, it's underneath initiative.
In the very center.
Yeah. Very
It
tough
says
stuff.
death saves. Okay, you weren't meant to check the red box. Click the word death saves. Thank you. Okay, that's a pass.
Yeah, that's a success.
Okay, if you get 2 more of them or a critical success, you're up. Mark, it is now your turn.
Okay.
One
I am on 1 hit point, so I'm going to play dead.
Probably easy.
Serious?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I got hit by an explosion that killed
Give
like 9
me
other people.
give me a performance check.
Wouldn't it be
Oh.
perception? But
No, it's
And
performance
I can
because
do
you're playing. You're
yeah, no
acting.
worries, no worries. I'm okay with that.
Oh, Mark.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Ah!
No one's ever sorry. Except for me. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be responsible for.
My
players
character
dying.
gets hit in the shoulder,
Dude.
taking 5 points of damage.
James,
what?
don't worry about it. In the other one, I murder someone every other week. You should
Oh.
have seen what I did to Marzi. Now that was something.
In the
Yeah.
dreams.
I'm on 4
Sorry, who took the
HP.
damage there?
I'm on 4 HP now. Because I got hit.
Yay, level 1s.
Yay, level 1 versus like basically 13 goblins.
I was not expecting you guys to just go straight fucking in like that. I expected more of a plan.
I had a
Ah,
plan.
I know.
Yeah, but it
And it
never
was going well. It was
communicated.
going
No,
so
but
well.
you never communicated it. If you communicated it, it would have worked out.
I would have
but-
followed. Like I assumed, like as soon as they started walking, we were gonna follow.
Yeah, like that's like it was. Oh,
That's all I thought.
it was
too.
fairly well communicated. The
Because
moment
the
I said
thing
like
is-
a factory.
Because the thing
Let's
is,
go to the
As
factory.
well.
Because-
Like the,
I was
everyone.
never-
Here's the thing: we were only 35 feet away. We were actually able to hear.
if I survive this, you're a dead man, Chase.
I've heard less from closer in other games, so you know.
Oh,
My cat.
the hell?
Okay,
I
look,
love how much of a mess this is.
Yeah.
It's
Me
great.
too.
I'm going to take a brief look as we had a short rest in between here. I am double checking to make sure. Do I not have my force powers?
Why do you use the law of disguise self?
I was not expecting
It
fucking
made sense
combat.
in character.
Yeah, I
I
know,
I
but
wasn't-
still.
Oh god.
Not really.
That one shot was both epic and fucked us.
I'm sorry.
Basically, we.
No,
are set up
I don't
in
get
the
my force powers
right
until
way.
I don't get my force powers back until a long rest.
Yay.
Oh no.
But I do have my rage, which only gives me an oomph in my damage.
In melee.
In melee.
You can get to melee. I only dealt 1 damage, that's all I was able to.
Well, my character is going to go raging. And we already
Right.
tell that it's pretty much like the barbarian's rage anyway. So, fucking charging. At this point, my character is not giving a shit at this point. Since so many of us have dropped. Sabers out.
Me?
Sabers out. My character's like, I don't give a shit about keeping quiet. My character is running forward. Thank you, Blue. I am glad you're finding this amusing.
Wow, Blue, thank you. It's so funny.
Dude, I'm literally texting Brian, like, telling him what he missed right now. He's gonna love this.
Yeah.
All right, my character is running forward, swinging. Okay,
At
that
least it's
droid,
entertaining
that
for
droid
others.
is gone.
From me left.
There's 10 left.
Well, you have to do that 10 more times. Okay, that can only end fairly badly.
What's with the 11 actually?
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, hold on. 13 died. There was 24.
Is it versatile?
It is a versatile. Hold on.
Okay, and you were one.
Hold on. Because Chase said there was 11. But hold on, if there's... Hold on, I'm taking my calculator. Because again, that was not sounding right.
There were 24 total. You killed 13.
Yeah, there's 11.
Just love it.
But why was asking why is there 11 damage?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
versatile.
that's-
It's rolling in case
Vers-
I was wrong thing. I'm
Oh,
one-handing it. Off-handed short sword now, another one. Well, not short sword, vibroblade.
Oh, are you using lightsaber?
Yeah. My character was just like, okay, fuck this.
Okay.
Okay, that's another one down.
Oh, at least it's squishy.
It's... Yeah. Do you want... Okay, I'm just going to say this. You know what stat block I was using for these guys? Kobolds.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Like,
Yeah,
kobolds
either
fuck people
kobold-
up.
Either kobold or goblin would be fine.
Oh, sorry.
I've,
Saber, it's your
like, had
turn.
at least 3 total party knockouts due to kobolds.
That sounds like the name of a drink. Like, I'll have 3 kobolds.
Oh my god, it does.
Dale, it's your turn.
Right, I'm gonna run forward and hit the closest one with my vibro sword.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, vibro dagger. Yeah.
They're all in close quarters.
Is there still any that's knocked down in range?
Yeah. Let's see, hold on. How many have gotten stood up? 1, 2, 1. Oh, he's dead, so I'm actually going to remove him from the initiative block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's only 4, 5 that are standing up. The rest are on the ground.
If possible, I'll hit one that's knocked down.
Okay. Well, you have advantage
Oh.
because it's a melee.
Cool, you know.
Please tell me you have 2 hands. That's a hit and it's a kill.
Yes.
Please ping one that you're hitting.
The one beside the next.
Okay, do you have an offhand weapon?
Nope.
Okay.
Surprisingly, vibro dagger's not actually light. Just so that you
Oh,
know.
yeah. Yeah, it isn't.
Yeah, because it has a lot of weight to it.
That's it for my turn.
Okay, destroyed. Pretty much the only people it can hit now are those that are in melee, so it's actually going to drop that and just swing. Okay. Luckily they're not proficient. That is a miss on you, Saber.
Ooh.
Saber, you take 1 point of damage.
Oh god.
Bare minimum 1.
It hit 18. Oh god.
Technically it was a crit, so it would have bumped up
Oh.
to 2, but they have
Yeah,
minus
well,
2
no
to their
damage. No
strength.
dice weapon. Oh, yeah. Oh. No dice was rolled.
My character takes 1 point of damage. I'm on fucking 3!
I'm on 1.
Miss. A miss on you, Dale. 2 points of damage on me.
Oh, Jesus.
Miss on you, Dale. Ron, give me a death save.
Sorry, 1 second.
Sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry. Sorry breeds weakness. Learn.
Ron, give me a death save.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to.
That's a pass.
So you just mark tick off success, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless you
Jester.
get a 20, you stay unconscious.
Yeah. Jester. Yep,
Yep.
you passed.
Sadly.
Miss. These -2s now are saving our asses.
This guy's dead. 14.
Oh wait, Armor Dagger does have light. Never mind.
Does?
I'm looking at
Okay,
super
so
weapons and
I'll say
everything.
the one on 13 then missed
Ah.
with that fail. Okay, last one before Celestia again. Take take 1 point of damage, Saber, because and that 20 somehow only results in 1 damage.
Jeez.
They're just like slowly chipping away at you.
Celestia, give me another death save.
Right.
Unconscious with 1 hit point.
She's okay, yeah, she's conscious with 1 hit point.
But that's at the end of your turn, so.
Whatever.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Mark.
Still gonna try play dead.
Okay, you assume you're still you fooled them, so you just don't move.
Yeah.
You don't get a chance to re-roll that because again, it's
Yeah,
just
no
under
worries.
the assumption. Because you never know when you fail.
Yeah.
But I do take annoyance at the fact that you can see us that we're slowly turning the tide a little bit. Miss.
You can take annoyance, but technically it was your guy's fight for jumping the gun.
You never told us the plan.
Okay, my character is
You
going
never
to.
told us you were gonna shoot them.
I improvise.
My character's swinging.
So was I.
Yay.
That's a hit.
And kill.
My character's just swinging like.
Oh!
Yeah, the 2 droids are now down.
Nat 20. Nice.
It doesn't matter. They have 5 HP.
Still, it's
A nat- like, a nat's
always
a nat.
nice to have a nat 20. Yes.
Saber, it's now your turn.
Especially with the
Is there any
death.
more still knocked down, or did they all stand
They're
up?
all
by now?
standing up at this point.
Yeah. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna go for one closest to me. Oh, actually, yeah, the first one that punched me.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm just going back to normal. E.
Hits, kills.
Nice.
At this point, I'm picturing our characters back to back.
Yeah.
And just over E.T.'s body.
I may even step on him a couple of times, like, accidentally.
And given how well I rolled, I'm going like, ow. Oh.
Hey, he's not dead. He's going to attempt to kick you. Even when you're prone, he misses you.
Can you, like, fall? Can the other one
God
fall
damn
over,
it,
like-
Mark. You're fucking luck.
Wow.
Like, you're prone, he gets advantage, rolls a 1, and then a fucking 2.
Wow.
Love it.
Minus, hold on, -2.
Nice.
This one's attacking me. Miss. Rom, death save, please.
He's nat 20.
Two successes. RC, your turn.
Nat 20.
That's
or
a fail.
3, you know, that's fine.
What happened if you get 3 successes?
You're
You're
stabilized.
stable.
Saber, these 2 are on you. Miss. Miss. Celestia, you're unconscious and you can't do anything.
No, she rolled a 20.
Yeah, she's on 1 HP, but she's still unconscious.
No, I thought it made you conscious again.
Double
Because
check that.
once you gain HP, you're conscious.
I think that's only for healing spells and potions.
No. Pretty sure that's just in general.
Just double checking.
Yep.
Okay. C D that dash deception death strike that's saving throw 197.
Did everyone just?
Sorry,
No.
I'm going on to 197 to look at death saving throws.
Oh, okay. It's suddenly quiet. Like, oh shit. My ping is nice. I couldn't have liked that.
Okay, starting to make it takes a stable creature isn't healed regain that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours. You can also action to administer first aid creature that's 7 throws. Okay, here we go. Roll a 1 or 20. When you make a death saving throw, roll 1 thing, cancel 2 fails. If you roll a 20 on a thing, you regain 1 hit point. So yeah, actually that means she is conscious. Because it does specify she does regain 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so Emily, it is actually your turn. You get back up and you see that everyone else is in the middle of fighting the droids in melee.
It's not my turn.
It is.
Number 9.
Yeah, no, sorry. It is your turn. I accidentally skipped you.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you see that. You see your husband and Saber fighting in melee against the droids.
What do you do?
I don't know where to go for my attacks.
It's right there in offensive.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind your sneak attack does trigger when enemies are within 5 feet of an ally. You have a rifle and a pistol.
Rifle and a pistol here. I'm open to suggestions.
Do you want to issue a rifle or a pistol? Just and either one. Pretty much with these guys, anyone will do.
Rifle.
Rifle's probably safest for you because you're at 1 hit point,
Okay.
so you don't have to get close range.
Yep, you take a droid down. You don't. No need to roll your sneak attack.
Yay! Thank you.
Okay, now it's ET's turn.
Okay.
A droid just attempted to kick you.
Is the one that like took my weapons and stuff destroyed?
Oh yeah, he's right in front of you, and your weapons are right there.
Okay, well I'm basically gonna die for them.
No, you literally just have to reach out your hand.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do that then.
Are you going to stand up?
Nope.
Oh.
Gonna try blasting though.
That would be at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
He's stylish.
Blast his foot off. So it'll fall over.
Hopefully. And arc. Did that thing where like I scrolled down to it and it went too far.
Somehow you guys are turning this around. Disadvantage. He has disadvantage. Still scores a fucking 21.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
Dices.
Right.
Whoa.
Dice are on our side again. Yay.
No, the dice are on my side.
That droid's gonna see you shooting his friend somehow right in the head. Is gonna try and punch you, and you did not
He
get
tried
it.
to kick me.
Oh god, 13 minus 2. Does 11 hit you?
Hit.
What?
I have an armor class of 14.
This minus 2 now in melee is really fucking them over. Okay. Swing. I lose my vibroblade. Bye bye. But still, I take one droid down.
Yeah.
Another one bites the dust. Saber.
So I'm gonna change my vibro dagger to my offhand and then swing with my lightsaber.
Ooh.
After yeah.
I love how like just combat is forcing everyone just to blow their possible secrets. That's a hit, and that's a kill.
Nice.
Yeah, and then bonus action to
Yeah,
swing with the vibro dagger.
yeah. Keep in mind, it does not add your damage. Oh, okay, you already said.
I made an offhand
Yeah,
one.
yeah, well done. 5. Yeah, that's a kill. Exactly.
Nice. We're all dead. Woohoo! We did it, guys.
And then I had my saber. My saber straight away.
Everyone at this point saw it. But, like,
Well, I waved my hand and just say, "You saw nothing."
my character falls to his knees, holding his injuries.
Then I walk up.
I pick my head up in my lap. I'm like, that went well.
No, if your head was blown off.
No, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
yeah,
I'm joking.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah. That was painful. Thank.
We're not on to a good start.
Actually, it's
Yeah,
one
do you ever feel like a mission is set up for failure before you start?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it always feels like that, doesn't it? E.T.
That was going really well up until things started exploding.
People are taking too long for us to check.
We didn't know what you were up to, so you're both at fault.
My
here.
character will slowly go around and perform a medicine check on RC.
Alright. And that's just every Clone Commando is RC something, so.
Our RC.
My character is not talking to any other one.
Hey!
You're stabilized, but you're unconscious for 1d4.
Let's see how bad this is. Watch
Gotta
it.
get out of here while we can.
Wait, was there
Who's
not
still
plus?
doing death is?
Oh no, well my character did a medicine thing. Hold on.
Warning us now.
Yeah, you're unconscious for 2 hours now, RC.
Okay.
Chase. He's then going to do a medicine check on Vron. Yep.
Stable.
And Vron's unconscious for 4 hours.
Oof.
But we all survived.
That's all that
Surprisingly.
Oh, I'm calling it today.
With 80 thread, how many people can I carry?
There is other speeders that can hold, that could potentially hold out.
Okay, yeah, I'll carry one at a time then.
Yeah,
Just
we're stealing a speeder. Fuck walking now, we're stealing a
The
speeder.
speeders. Yes! Some
Okay.
survived.
I'm assuming we're going to head to the city to try and set up like some sort of camp for the rest of this mission.
Yes, especially since we don't have a direct way into the factory anymore.
How are we supposed to get in after you? That's my question.
Okay,
I was going to open it up for you.
okay. Anyone who is watching this, if you have a suggestion for the name of this episode, please post it now, or if you go to my channel, you should be able to find a link to my Discord server. You can then message me there if you have a suggestion for the channel. If not, there will be one picked out by us, the players. This is Wilf Ninja.
I can do it.
This is Wilf Ninja signing out. May the force be with you, and remember, especially if you're traveling with a clone named RC, roll for initiative.